Hello, SNA fans. Sorry about the time limit on the video. I went up and they ended the live stream. But luckily, I made a second video now. But now I'm going to continue to talk about the second half of AEW Dynamite on tonight on March 20th, the first day of spring. But anyway, the brawl continued in the tag team match, even though the match started with the referee. Like the tag team match with Thunder Rosa and Donna Purrazzo against Timeless Tony Storm and Mariah May. And it seemed like Thunder Rosa wants to shot because he even teased that the AEW Women's Championship when she was the AEW, she lost it. Like and she wants a shot at the championship. It might tease that we could see some drama between Deonna Purrazzo and the former women's champion herself going at it, and it'll probably will satisfy the homeless man, the Hurricane, and Booker T if they're watching this on AEW. Say like, oh yeah, like we get to see more drama, the better in professional wrestling. But see, that's the whole point of watching wrestling. Like we see intensity, and then we're going to see some matches. How exciting! Yeah, eating some popcorn, and then having the wild crazy beards that they have respectively with the unkept dreads. But anyways, this is where we got then Thomas Tony Storm going the knee and hip what's her name? Thunder Rosa's belly. This is where then Deonna Purrazzo got Mariah May down. This is where I go for a pin, but you only got one even count. This is where Deonna Purrazzo try to arch right to the right side, but she gets countered right, and she gets drop kicked right into her face. This is where then Mariah May tags in Thomas Tony Storm. This is where Thomas Tony Storm and Mariah then picks up Deonna. This is where they go for right to the left corner side. This is where they try to go for a double clothesline. She dodges out of the way. She pushes boom. But this is where for the Latina version of the Hardy Boys. Like in their signature move, the Poetry in Motion, I believe I think that there's a signature move, but yeah, go for the Poetry in Motion, like right onto it. But this is like different with a splash one, and this is where Thunder Rosa took control in the match as the legal woman, and they start hitting knife edge chops repeatedly right on the Thomas Tony Storm. This is where she throws Thomas Tony Storm right to the bottom left side. This is where she snap mirrors. This is where she goes for running right to the top rope. This is where she goes for a flying clothesline. Okay, Birdie Bird, I'm coming. Skip for a moment. But anyways, yeah. I don't understand why you want to watch animated stuff. Unless it's Mickey Mouse. This one? Okay. As long as he that was mine, man. Uh-oh. Oh, Potter. I'm coming. You can make this quick. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. But anyway, just back to the review video. And like while she had her arm around Tony Storm's shoulder, Tony Storm's got the shoulder up at 2.5. This is where we got Thomas Tony Storm hitting some forearms right to Rosa's face. Even though Thomas Tony Storm's a fan favorite heel, like the fans were cheering for Thunder Rosa in this battle against the current AEW Women's Champion. They're like, Thunder Rosa, clap. And that's where she pushes Rosa. This is where she tried to go for a clothesline to Rosa, but Rosa trips her over right into the right corner side rope. This is where then she runs right to the left corner side, runs right to the right, hits a leg drop right onto the back of Thomas Storm's head, hits face first right onto Thomas Storm's I'm not sure if I should trust you. And this is where And then this is where we got this is where we got this is where Thomas Tony Storm was. I mean, not Thomas Tony Storm, Thunder Rosa was like you're not gonna do anything to a lady, are you? And this is where he knew he did try to go for close. And he was like, really? I thought you were a gentleman. And I was thinking the same thing. I was like you not the kind of a guy that would lay his hand on a woman, even if he's distracting her, like distracting that same woman, like whoever's facing against his boss, Thomas Tony Storm. But yeah, like he could get with anybody, including women, like being a crazy gimmick. Like you'll beat anybody, but I was not sure that includes women as well. But this is where Thomas Tony Storm go for a hip attack right on the Thunder Rosa when she got caught off guard by Luther, and she got hit right into the midsection, nearly cracking, nearly getting her ribs cracked by the Timeless One by hitting her backside right onto her midsection. This is where she collected her. This is where she continued to do her beating onto the former AEW Women's Championship. This is where we got and then this is where Deonna Purrazzo got tagged in as soon as she got out of the grasp of Thomas Tony Storm and Mariah May, which Tony Storm tags in Mariah May, went right back in. It's where we got the Virtuosa then hit her comeback move onto Mariah May until they start going to wrestling tennis. Like in the case if y'all unaware, wrestling tennis, it's just a metaphoric. It's basically a metaphoric statement of explaining on when a wrestler is going back and forth with hitting each other with strikes, like trying to make the one trying to make each other get knocked out, like and see who's going to win that battle. Which I call it the battle of fist, like, but a fellow YouTuber of mine calls it wrestling tennis. Like they're trying to make sure they hit the ball out of the court, like more than the opponent does, like whoever the winner may be. But anyways, this is where Thunder Rosa tags herself in the where she was like I'm just trying to help you out. Like it seemed like you were having trouble there. You were struggling with Mariah. I thought I might help out and be a solution, but I don't think that was being a solution because this is where Mariah May took a breather after attacking in Thomas Tony Storm. This is where she hit the middle missile drop kick like she was the Reign General Gunta. This is where then Deonna Purrazzo hit the big super kick boot right into Thomas One's face. This is where she tried to chase after her right into the bottom corner of the ringside area. But this is where Mariah May came in. This is where she was like off Squeeze Carry maneuver, which is she hit my signature move. You might notice that I'm a friend of Simon Miller's, and this is where she hits the Death Valley Driver, which is the most dominating move in all the sports entertainment / professional wrestling. I appreciate that from the former AEW Women's World Championship, and if Mariah May was the legal one, we possibly would have saw her one, if not like if not Thomas Tony Storm come for the save and medal with what Thunder Rosa a nickname they call her? Well, I'll just say to the former AEW Women's Championship. And this is where Thunder Rosa was on fire. But anyway, Thunder Rosa was on fire after hitting the Death Valley Drive. This is where Thomas Storm came out of nowhere when she started spinning around. This is where she German suplexed her right into the bottom right corner side. This is where she hit the Sweet Cheek Music right into the face of Thunder Rosa, which I understand why Thunder Rosa oversold that. Like because she got hit right into the face. It seems like she enjoys that. Like just look at her reputation from